Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans.
New York to kick off.
Katie York set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First give on the grab. It's what he wants. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's a handout to Marks. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. This one quickly to down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42.
It's coming for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Jets force the turnover on the first series of this game. I got to imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium. And don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
That's completed right side. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Ready, break. Go.
I'll throw it. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Noel to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go.
To the air on third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. It's Marks on the handoff. This will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On second down, Marks. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots, and then you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. Third and goal.
Here we go.
Swap. Mother swap.
Here's Stroud. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. That's Demario Davis. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He'll throw from his end zone. Hits his running back. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Jets first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Connects with his back, Hall. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Cougar 19.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. The Texans have Jalen Knoll at the ready. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stroud throwing here on first. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air, Stroud. Racing down the left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back for their first points of this game. Nico Collins with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Now throw to start the drive. Nice game left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Slew breaks away. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead to 8.
14, Texans 6. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes St. Del. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Marks gets it. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. He's looking deep once again. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets lead by 15 now.
21, Texans 6.
On now is York to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars. Rock. Mother.
Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. 1st down, Stroud. Finds his man over the middle. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Buying some time right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's DeMario Davis. And the Jets will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Throwing from the gun. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. York good on the point after. And the Jets grow the lead now to 22 points.
Texans 6. York
now he's York to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own 20.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is a heater going deep. It connects on the deep shot. And he has this to the opposing 35.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Texans 6. York.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, to settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they pick him off again. A lot of space ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Throwing it to depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. No to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Line quick there, they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 17 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. New York to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Lasers this one. Big gain downfield. At the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets trying to end this before the final quarter. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. York now for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Jets tack on 7 more to their lead.
49. Texans 6. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. No to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Why, Tony? Oh, ready?
Back to throw. Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut into the lead by another point. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. York now for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. He's got the squiver. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Looking in on the grounds here with Montgomery. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here's
Stroud on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Texans 1st down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Up the middle, it's Morris. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. You have the awareness to stop that draw before it gets started. I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
All right.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Takes the second down snap. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. That one right down the middle. And the Jets continue adding on to that lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. No to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's going to have about 2. It's second down now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go.
Now Marks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to do some window dressing. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Called in by Njoku, left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 13-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready up.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They go right back to Hall. And only can get into yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Hall once more. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this